and like you do this thing where it's like you haven't seen that person, so like it was just y'all two.
Oh yeah. No, we need to unpack that. We're gonna pack
Yeah, because
that
that shit
over
was
dinner
so
tonight.
annoying.
Actually, because I got
Why we
comments.
gotta talk about?
No, I got comments on that. Actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you saying it like I'm in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Limitless Conversations Podcast. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. I am your host, Authentically Sean, and here on this podcast, we talk about expanding and being our best limitless selves, understanding where we are believing ourselves to be limited and busting right through the limitations. And today on the podcast, we got a special guest, y'all. One of the most special.
So special.
My bestie! Clap it up for her, y'all. Clap it up for being on the podcast. Woo! Our bestie Jackie is here.
Hi, friends.
Hi. So, I am excited, you guys, to bring my bestie here. So, we're going to start this episode off, though, with gratitude. So, sometimes we like to start off with, what is something that we are currently grateful for? Okay, something we are currently grateful for. And I'll go first because I didn't prep her on this, so you can have a little second to
yeah.
think about something you're grateful for right now. Today, I am feeling really grateful for red lipstick.
For what?
Red lipstick.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, you know, when you do your makeup a certain way, when you do your and we're coming a little sultry today, y'all, because we're going out to dinner after this. Okay, this is a little
because she
this
got
is a
me out
little
here
limit.
looking.
Yeah, I'm like,
This is not
I'm like, put the
regular.
girls out. Show them. We're going out tonight. So this is like Limitless Conversations after dark. You know, this is giving a little more sultry today than my normal vibes. But yeah, I'm grateful for red lipstick today because I feel like I love how you can put on like different makeup and you can do your hair different, put on different outfits. It's just like it brings out a different essence. I feel like the red lipstick is bringing out like, you know, it's not that part of me. So I'm grateful for that today. That's how I'm feeling. And you can be serious. Mine is just
I
kind of
know, because I was like, are we going deep?
like,
or
I am grateful for.
we can go there. What I want to say. Well, I don't want to give out. I don't want to say that. I don't know.
What were you gonna say before I said red lipstick?
I don't want to get into that. That was a little too deep. That maybe like, later on as we,
No, say
dive on
it. Say it.
No, because now you said lipstick. Now I'm like, mascara.
No, say what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say I am thankful for being able to reframe my thoughts. So I had a talk with myself yesterday. After work, I had work was okay, but it was kind of long for a Friday. I was on calls that lasted over an hour. So, and I was trying to get off early. Usually Fridays, I'm like, it's like, slow. So I'm like, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. So kind of put me behind
she love
schedule.
to be at the gym on a Friday and then talking bad about people. Is she
Yeah, because why are y'all here on a Friday? Like, go have plans. Like,
go out and party. Only I'm supposed to be here.
Gosh. So yeah, when I got in the car, like after no. Before that, I had a meeting. I ran to go get lunch. And on my way to get the food, like, my attitude was so pissy. Like, I had to talk to myself. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you are in a very pissy mood. Like, I had to label myself as that for a second because, when you are in a bad mood, like, your whole outlook on life changes. Like, any little thing you start complaining about. And it's like, you have to kind of think, like, okay, hold on. Like, you complain about small stuff. Like, girl, relax.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of be like, okay, we already know the problems. There's nothing to unpack there, but let's be positive. So I was, started like pouring those affirmations into myself before my meeting, and my meeting went well. Like I was afraid that I was gonna have to do something or start this project all over, and I've been working on this project for months. So when I finally went into the meeting after praying and pouring into myself, the meeting went well and I didn't have to start all over. So it was like, okay, like, so I I'm grateful for that, like the ability to do that. So that kind of ties in with like self-awareness a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was like, I was listening
And
about
lipstick and mascara and
and
makeup.
lipstick and being a bad bitch. Um, because I'm a bad bitch, I can affirm myself. I'm like, you got this.
Yes.
We're gonna do this thing. But that always reminds me of like that takes strength though, right? It's like that desire is like I want a different result. Let me not just sit in
Yeah.
the piss, right?
The
Let me not
piss.
just sit in
Your
the-
pissy self.
I don't want to sit in this. So let me change it. And that's a great gift to have is that
Yeah, for
self-awareness.
sure. For
So
sure.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah, I mean, could have said mascara. I'm grateful also for your patience today because y'all, it's been a struggly evening. Okay, it's been real struggly. And I'm grateful for my twin because she is very patient with me. And I thought about it earlier, and yeah, I was like, she's like the softer side of me. I said, because I can give like fake attitude. Like someone's late, I'll be like, like it's friendly, but you still gonna get a little bit. And hers is
Yeah.
like, okie dokie, like, okay, that's fine. Like, no, it's not fine. Like when you said that earlier, I actually had texted you something. This is like after my second time texting you. Mind you, I should have been here like a while ago. And I was like, oh, you
Yeah,
have
feel
so
like
and so.
like we supposed to start at 5, y'all. It's 7:38.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I said, oh, do you have so and so? And you were like, no, it's too adult or whatever. And then I said something, and you were like, no worries. And I meant to text you and be like, no worries, because like I'm annoying at this point. Like, stop asking me, do I have someone bring your ass? So
I feel
I'm
like my
patient.
niece has made me more patient for sure.
Yeah.
And then also it's like I was worried that you were gonna be nervous too. So I'm like, I'm not gonna add any like bad juju on that. I'm just gonna be like, okay, it's fine. Just take your time. I almost was gonna text you and be like, take your time getting ready because like, I was telling y'all I meditate before the episodes. And after I finished meditating, I was like, really what I do before the episodes is like I slow myself down.
Okay.
So I do everything really slow.
Okay.
Because it's just about being present
Mhm.
and just like allowing myself to be like to hear
Yeah.
and to be slower. So I like take time doing my makeup. I like enjoy the process. Sometimes you're getting ready, you like, I gotta hurry up and like put my makeup
Yeah,
on.
me. Yeah.
And so it's like you're not really enjoying it.
Mhm.
Or like
Like
when
on
you
a
eat
mission.
when you eat some good food and it's like I'm so hungry, like you scarfing the food down, you don't even know what it tastes like because you're just going so fast.
Mhm.
So I was gonna text you and be like, take your time getting ready and really savor it. And then I was like, no, I can't text her that because then she'll be here really.
Then I'll
late.
be like, I'll
Then
be here
she'll
and be
here
like, so we're
real
gonna
late.
eat. We're gonna eat here tonight because
So I'm making Indian in the kitchen
Right.
tonight. I got boiled some chickpeas. Like,
Oh my
so I
goodness.
texted this hoe 3 weeks ago, y'all, and I told her, I said, girl, I'm on fire. I got episodes. And so I told her, this is, I didn't introduce the episodes to y'all, but let me tell you what we're going to talk about today. And it's going to just spawn off because me and her just talk about so much all the time. So you guys know in this podcast, I want it to feel just like regular conversation with your homegirl. But today you got homegirls. It's me and Jackie today. So we'll kind of talk about this, but I'm sure we'll kind of go into other things. But today's conversation is soulmate friendships, how to navigate beyond fear of friendships, and being the friend you want to have. Because me and her recently had a huge epiphany with that. And I feel like that's going to be beautiful to talk about. But I want to start off with talking about. So me and this girl, I was gonna start this hoe. That's how I talk to my friends, y'all. Me and Jackie met in high school, freshman year, and once we met, thick as thieves.
Yeah,
This is my
that
girl,
was it.
and everyone was like, always like, "Are y'all sisters? Are y'all twins?"
We still get that to this
We
day.
still get that to this day, and y'all tell us, do y'all think we look alike? What do y'all think? Because I feel like we don't look alike, but I feel like we just
No.
have sister energy or something.
Yeah,
Because I
and
think
we're
from-
like, petite, and so that kind
Yeah.
of ties into us when they see us out. It's like, oh, like y'all the same height, and y'all like, okay.
Yeah, even though she's looking taller than me today, y'all.
I
But she really only got
do.
me by like 2 inches. I don't know why the camera's slicing it today.
Nice.
But yeah, so like once we became best friends, like this has been like my
We're
girl
best friends.
girl. This is my girl girl. Now y'all see why the topic is a topic. Girl, right? But then, we graduated high school.
It's always a tragedy in the story, right?
And then, she went off to college. I was at home. I went to college online, but so I was at home. She was off in college. And me and her fell off.
We broke
We broke up.
up.
I'm gonna let her tell her version of the story first. Of what
Yeah, let me tell y'all.
yeah, because on this long winter night, no, go ahead. Because like best of friends, and then one day out of nowhere,
Yeah, it was nothing like it was no. Usually when people depart, it's like an argument or it's like something.
yeah,
This wasn't that. Like this ain't it.
this one here.
So it was really. I mean, now that we're older, we were able to like reflect and really like understand what it was.
No, but tell the story of what happened. Don't give
Oh, so don't give like the
don't give that yet. Just
okay.
yeah, like tell or you can join.
So
I can tell the story. You can join. It doesn't matter, but I want to give the story because
oh yeah, you get this.
okay, Thick as Steve's best friends. It's our other bestie, Taylor. Hey, Taylor.
Hey,
we went to go see her at school.
Mm-hmm.
Was it for something?
It
Or just for fun?
was for I don't know.
I don't think it's like a homecoming.
Yeah, I
or
don't think it was
nothing.
homecoming. I think it was just a weekend up there. I think it was just a weekend.
Just for fun.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, we had planned this trip to go see
Yeah,
Taylor.
just for fun. Finish your story, Sean.
Just for fun. And so the gag is like, out. Okay, so Jackie was off in school. Taylor was off in school. Okay, they became college girls. And y'all know what the college girls do. What they like to do?
Party. We like to party.
And I was at home being married.
Boo loving on the phone. Like, it's time to go out. Like, I'm going to stay in.
So they were like, they wanted to go out. And I was like, I don't want to go out. You know, we hung out all that day. But when it's time to go out, I was just like, I don't want to go out. And like, I didn't really think nothing about it. Like, I was like, they're going to go off, have fun. Because in my mind, too, like, that's what my friends did. Like, my friends always partied and didn't invite me out or didn't tell me. So it's kind of like the thing. Like, they knew Sean wasn't going to go to parties. So I didn't think
You
nothing
did seem like you was like upset that night. I mean,
I
this is like
seemed upset.
before we left. It seemed like that's when it started because our energy between you and I was like shifted because it was like because you was on the phone with and I don't know like you were like I don't know the energy was just different. It like so it wasn't I wouldn't say like you were mad or upset, but it wasn't like okay like y'all go have fun. I remember because you were laying on the floor in Taylor's room on the phone. And
I remember that.
Yeah. But it wasn't, again, it wasn't like a chipper, like, oh, I'm used to this, my friends. It was just kind of like, no, I'm not going. Like, it was just like, oh, okay.
I wish I could remember, like, what that would have been about. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember that detail. I remember being on the floor. I probably wasn't, like, chipper, but yeah, I don't remember what that was about, if it was about something that I feel like we didn't have no interaction before that, though.
Yeah, I don't think it was, maybe it was just, subconsciously we're just like we just knew it was about to happen.
We just knew.
Like,
all right, I'm fast forward the story.
We didn't know yet.
Our spirits knew. So they went out, right? The next day we were leaving. And you can come wrong because she's the elephant. She remembers like every little detail of things. I remember bigger, like the big picture, but she can remember all the little big picture and details. So the next day we were leaving, we rode down together, but on the way back, I took the bus and she drove because she was going back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I was getting on the bus. And then, like, we said bye. I was like, bye. You got a little attitude. And, like, I remember giving her, like, a hug or something. Like, some kind of farewell thing. And they said bye to Taylor. I got on the bus, and we never
talked again. No, that's so funny.
We never talked again.
And you were, like, when we hugged, you you just, and you just did like that. And then we hugged. And, yeah, that was it. And then I think you I don't even think you text, like, both of us that you made it. I think you text Taylor.
Really?
Yeah, I think you text Taylor that you made it. Because I remember asking her, or I remember her telling me or something. And then after that, that was it. It was no follow up. It was no like, hey, like, even if it was like an awkward call, like a week later or days later, it was nothing. That was it.
That was just the end.
Nothing heard, nothing said.
Nothing heard, nothing. And I think the next time I heard back from you was like my birthday. I don't know if it was of that. I think it was of that same year or the next year. It might have been the next year. You had to text me happy birthday.
I don't remember.
I remember it vividly because we hadn't talked. And it was like, happy birthday. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I texted you on your birthday, happy birthday. We did that 1 year, and
And
then
that was
like
it.
that was
I
the
was like, girl,
end.
that's enough.
Cause my birthday is first, so if a hoe texts me on my birthday, I ain't texting her. So the real gag is me and Jackie have the pride and the ego of niggas, like of grown men. We have like big pride and big ego, and so to me, and my interpretation of that situation is like our pride was just so big that neither one of us wanted to reach out to the other,
Yeah.
and we didn't.
Yeah, because we probably didn't feel like we were in the wrong. And it wasn't even like a wrong or right
Because
thing.
it was nothing
It
that
literally, like the story that we're telling us exactly how it happened. There was no like pre-post conversation. It was
Mm-mm.
literally so are we reflecting now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say all it was really was just we were just our journeys were just not aligned anymore at that time. Because again, she was not on campus at school, and me and Taylor were. So, and of course, me and Taylor stayed friends throughout the whole time. Me and Taylor never fell off. Her and Taylor never fell off. Um, so, but it was just we just never. So it was just kind of weird because I would, do my thing with Taylor sometimes, and then you would do your thing. And it was like we would
Yeah.
just never like it was never like a threesome ever until
Ever.
like
And so
years. Because
yeah,
it's like
until
this like after I graduated,
It's like no, I remember the years I looked it up when I was
like
we were
19.
talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
elephant.
yeah.
Yeah, so
A lot of things happened to me
2019.
in 19.
A lot of things happened in 19.
Yeah.
But I'm the best thing that happened for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
I'll give you
wow!
that.
Look at her.
Don't make this like
Because she really she like no, I don't like you like that.
no, yeah, it was like that was yeah.
So
Yeah.
2019,
2019.
Taylor. It was Taylor's birthday. And y'all, I'm really telling a lot of the story, and this probably gonna only be the first half of the conversation, y'all. But 'cause I need to get the background of this because it was 2019. At the time, I was in a new relationship. I wasn't in the one that I was in when we were in when y'all were in college. I was in a new relationship, and I remember it was Taylor's birthday. And the thing about me is, I never went to any of my friends' birthday things. Like all my friends also knew I wasn't
Why?
coming. So the reason I didn't go to my friends' birthday things is because of like I had social. I don't want to say social anxiety, but I just felt uncomfortable around people I didn't know.
Okay.
So like if I didn't know,
scaredy puss.
yeah, I was so scared. Like if I didn't know everybody, I just felt like I was gonna be so awkward there.
There was one time for at Taylor's whatchamacallit.
Like we had a chance to meet up.
Yeah, but you didn't go.
But and that's
you did
why
you did her hair too, or you did her makeup.
Yeah, she came to my house beforehand.
Yeah, because I came with yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I just
that day I was
never...
like, Sean's gonna be there, and I was like, I want to go.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like my thing. I never went to any of my friends' things. I didn't know everyone that was there. I didn't go. And so this year,
that's okay.
Yeah, so this year 2019, I actually was really torn about going. I think I told you this before, but I was really torn about going.
Yeah.
And the only reason I went is because my boyfriend at the time, I had told him the whole thing about me and Jackie. And what I will say is I told everyone always, even after we broke up, I'm like, that was probably the most painful like breakup I had because it was for no reason. And it was like, that was someone I was so close with. So it was like, for that to just be like totally non-existent, it really, really hurt. So I was like, that was like one like, like I stopped being friends with people all the time. Not all the time, but I never think nothing about it. It's kind of just like, all right, we're not friends no more.
Yeah.
It's never a second thought to me for real. And so, yeah, it's what she were. And so I told him the story or whatever, and I'm like, but I don't want to go. And then I also didn't want to go because I don't feel like explaining the whole reason why I didn't want to go. This is already long.
Wait, why you didn't want to go? Because you only told me one reason.
I didn't want to go. It wasn't even just because you were going to be there. It was because you were going to be there, but you were going to be there with like your new best friend.
Oh, right. You talking about yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You talking about her birthday party. I mean, her birthday dinner.
She had invited your other friend. Yeah. So I was kind of like...
I was like, do I say her name? Okay, but yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really want to go because it was like, they're going to be sitting there talking shit about me. Like, I haven't seen this girl in years. We're not friends anymore. I don't know what her energy's going to be like. So I really just did not want to go. But he was like, this was your best friend. Like, you need to go.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him because he really did his big one. And he's like, was really encouraging to me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. So I agreed. And then the friend ended up not even coming.
Yes, she did. At the dinner?
Not the dinner. I didn't come to the dinner. This was not the birthday dinner. This was the year when we actually got together in 2019. Right. Yes, that's when one of your best friend at that time. Well, not best friend, but your really good friend at that time was supposed to be there.
Mhm.
And so she ended up not coming. I didn't know that until like I was already committed to going. And I feel like God just like worked that out because then
Mm.
it like made it a little less awkward for us, and then we kind of was able to kind of connect a little bit. Where I feel like it maybe wouldn't have been the same if it was not
Right.
because of her, but just because it would have been all the thoughts in like each other's heads too.
Yeah.
So
And what I can say,
yeah,
like throughout the years when we weren't talking and it was like we were still cool with Taylor, one thing I can say and commend us on, like we were never, and we're not now, we
yeah,
were never the type of girls to like bad mouth the other. Oh, Sean,
yeah.
what happened?
Oh,
Um,
it be freezing
oh, okay,
sometimes.
okay. Sorry.
I hate that it does
Sorry.
that. No, it's fine.
Yeah, we were never the type to badmouth each other to,
Yeah,
whoever, or I mean, especially Taylor because she was like the middle person.
yeah.
Like we never were. I mean, I wasn't. You was talking shit?
No, I didn't talk to you
Okay.
about you. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's one thing I can, commend us on because we never
Yeah,
did that. Like,
yeah,
I mean, because if you think about it, it's like, what bad are we gonna say? It's just we just gonna be upset that we not talking.
yeah,
So it's like, oh, oh, you going to Vegas for her party? Like, I was like, oh, okay.
yeah,
You probably kind of like have some reservation about it or have some like opinions, but it's nothing negative. Like, why you going with her? It's just kind of like, okay. It's just
yeah,
that, we were like, that was my person. So now it's like, oh, you going where?
yeah.
I'm not going. Like, okay, have fun. um, so yeah. Just want
Yeah.
to put that little
And then
tidbit.
let me tell y'all the gag. I'm gonna put a little picture here. Reason why we had not been together in what 4 or 5 years, and the first time that we get back
Oh
together
yeah.
in years, why do we show up in the same exact
Years.
color and print? Both show up in
Print,
cheetah
not even
print.
color. Like we same
Both,
color. I mean, we're used to it now at this
yeah,
point.
for sure. Because we didn't plan this
Yeah,
today.
we never do it.
This just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like now we don't even tell each other like what we're in. It's just like just show up. But yeah,
Shut
no,
up.
that night was because we definitely showed up in the same
In the
exact
same
print.
print.
And it really explained. You're gonna say you're gonna put your picture there.
Yes.
It really like once you see the picture, you can really see like our friendship, and you can tell like the individuality between the both of us.
Mhm.
With the outfits, it was just like,
Yeah.
yep, ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed.
It was cute.
Yes.
But yeah, because I was not, I told y'all came to my house to get dressed.
Mhm.
And I remember at one point you were doing Taylor's makeup. I think she like went outside or something, or went into like the living room, and it was just me and you in my room. And this was like our first time talking to each other like alone, so it was weird. So it was just like, hey Sean, like I forgot what I asked you. Um, I probably asked you about your family or something. Like, oh, how was so and so? Like, it's good. So it was. I mean, the conversation was pleasant, but you could tell like it had been a long time. So it was just kind of
Yeah.
like it's almost like riding a bike again. Like you got to get your footings. Like,
Mhm.
girl, you know more. Like,
You know what? And you guys have more from your perspective, so that it can like, because I kind of fully don't remember the night I remember obviously us having the same outfit and stuff, and I remember it being not as bad as I had imagined it was gonna be. Like, okay, that was fine, but
that night we went out.
yeah,
Um, that night we went out, you could tell that we were once like super close because there were a lot of moments where like we would step off. Like that's how we took pictures in the bathroom because like we stepped off like, and it
Mhm.
was weird because it's like we haven't seen each other in so long or talked to each other, but it's just like that energy is like it was very familiar.
Mhm.
And then also I think it was the energy of us wanting to be back,
Mhm.
and so we kind of
You
led.
missed me.
Hush. We led with that. So it was kind of like, so there were like little moments like we were kind of like, you could tell we kind of like separate ourselves for a second.
Mhm.
Um, oh, that's something else to talk about because you used to do this thing I didn't. I like.
What? What?
You said this is like so off top of it, just like brought it to my head.
This thing I did not like.
We are chatting.
No, bro. I almost
no,
restarted the episode. Like, do you need to know what's going through?
I know because we're doing a lot.
It's about to be titled "How Me and My Best Friend Got Reconnected."
Chat. Like we rapping. But no, it was
Part two,
like,
y'all get everything else.
no, seriously, you might need to do a part two. But no, I was gonna say, you know how like when this is a long time ago, like back in high school, if you haven't seen like one of your family members, I think you had like a birthday party. We walked around Arundel Mills Mall, and like you
Okay.
do this thing where it's like you haven't seen that person, so like it was just y'all two.
Oh yeah. No, we need to unpack that. We're gonna pack
Yeah, because
that
that shit
over
was
dinner
so
tonight,
annoying.
actually, because I got
Why we
comments.
gotta talk about?
No, I got comments on that actually.
Really?
Mhm.
Like, why are you saying it like I'm in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cause she's the drama.
Me?
She thinks it's me.
No, that was, and we talked about it a long time ago, and you were like, I just haven't seen that person.
Are we talking about it on the mic? Because
no, because if I'm in trouble, I want to do that private. All right, never mind, guys. Switching gears. I don't know why I brought that up. Damn it.
but yeah, you have brought that up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I just haven't seen. Yeah. So okay, I'm very curious. We can talk about that later. Because why am I in trouble? She was the. All right.
No, you're in trouble. Because that's you, actually.
That was not.
That's not a me thing. I realized that. When we went out to the museum recently.
The museum.
Yes. The three amigas. Went to the
No, you
museum.
can't use that though.
No, yes, I can.
Why?
Because you be thinking
You
it's
can't.
me. No, I know why you think I can't use it, but I still can use it.
I don't know how.
Because you be self-isolated sometimes. You exclude yourself, and then you be thinking it's. Then you get mad. It's like, 'cause I was like, why is she like going all totally off and not just like walking together?
Well,
But
I thought we were.
I know in that situation.
And then you went that way. I said, oh, we trying to be like
no
separate people.
No,
I was like, oh, she's trying to be like, she's trying to be a boss.
That be your.
And poor Taylor, poor Taylor, because Taylor was really trying to be like, she would walk with me and then she'd turn around and then kind of wait and then be like, it's like poor Taylor because we be putting her through the ringer. She don't even know what's going on.
When you got two head honchos.
She don't even know. I know, that's what I'm saying. Because you went that way and I was like, I'm not following her.
But first of all,
I felt like you was doing it on purpose, and I was like, okay, well, like I'm not about to follow her because I'm kind of mad at you too. So, like, this way we go. Trying to look at this sculpture all slow. I was like, this heifer.
Because first of all, y'all, let me tell y'all. Jesus. No, so let me tell y'all the tea. Because we're on the escalator. I'm first on the escalator. Then it was Taylor, and then it was Jackie. So I get off the escalator. I go this way, as we should probably all just go this way. Jackie's like, nope, I'm going to go the other way. That's Jackie. And that be our drama. And I was going to fuss at her about it. Like, Jackie, okay, when you... I know that we're both head bitches in charge. But if you first escalator, I'll follow you. And
no, but usually I feel like...
That happens all the time.
No. Oh, my gosh. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, we follow each other.
When it's just us two.
Because we have no choice.
Exactly. Just like when we were at Whole Foods one day, and she's like, why are you working in a store with me? I'm like, bitch, because I'm at Whole Foods with you. Where else would I go?
Wait, where?
When we went to Whole Foods, and you were like, I think you thought I needed something. You're like, I thought you needed something. Why are you walking with me? So we recently just went.
I don't remember.
We really just went. I'm like, because we're together. Like, where do you think I'm going to go? This one we just went. I don't remember what we were getting.
Then if you didn't, I would have been mad. Like, why you
trying to walk off on your own?
Sick. So is that part of the other thing? Like back in the day? Because that was not my fault. I was right behind y'all. What the fuck? Oh shit. I mean, oh shoot.
Jesus, yo, do y'all see this? The healing is happening. No, I mean, no, but I'll say that maybe some of it could be me too.
In that situation.
But in those situations sometimes. But sometimes I think it's also your energy too. Like, because your energy is so like,
want to do everything by myself.
Yeah, and it's so HBIC. And it's like,
okay, maybe a little bit. I mean,
and I'm used to it being very much HBIC. And not like in a bad way, but it's also like, normally if I have like a friend group, right, it's like I brought all the friends together. Right. And it's not an HBC where it's like, these are all my friends. And that's how I've always been. But you also have HBIC. So it's like when two HBICs in your groups. Mm-hmm. So it's like when two come together, then it's like, let's just we gotta chill on our ego. I.e., why we stopped talking for years for just no reason. Because we just two can be two.
But I mean, it was for no reason. But in hindsight, it was.
In hindsight, it makes
nothing
sense.
really happened. It was just like, why y'all not talking? Like,
if we were mature enough, we probably could have talked through it and understood that we were in different phases.
For sure.
Yeah, but we weren't there then. We didn't even know what was going on.
Anything. Yeah, it was just like, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Taylor,
I don't fuck with Molly no more.
honestly, I don't fuck with
I
Molly.
don't fuck with Molly no more.
No, y'all, those be like real breakups though. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, like the friends. I mean, you have relationships, but like, the friendships be like real breakups. Those be hard.
Yeah.
I told her after that, I didn't call. I mean, I'm still kind of like, I'm doing better, but I never used the term best friend.
Oh, we're gonna roll into that right next.
We're gonna roll into the crow. Hey, Tay.
Hey, Tay. We're gonna roll right into the next point of this because obviously we hadn't talked in years, and this might what point we at? Oh Jesus, this might be part 2.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. That'll be fun.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we're
do
gonna
part
have to
2.
close it out.
Such an
If
ass.
y'all want to hear more of like the understanding, like the work that we've done to make our friendship work now, then you guys are gonna want to come back for part 2 because now y'all got the history. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, this was gonna be all one part. I don't even know why I tried to play myself knowing that we was gonna chat.
Yeah, that was.
That's why I said 5
Because
o'clock.
we're not like honestly, we're nowhere near done.
Yeah, no, we haven't even barely scratched
The surface at all.
the surface. So, all right. Well, before we close out this episode, I'd like to
We're
say
closing now.
yes.
How long have we been talking?
40 minutes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Like y'all, we be
We're gonna talk about it. There's
we
so
be
much.
talking till like 5 in the morning.
Yes.
Girl,
Man, what are we
go
talking about?
home. Oh, child, yeah. And it's funny because I was gonna call you today to just chat. Like I'm not about to see you. I was like, I called you, but I hung up.
Yeah, you hung up really fast. I saw it.
Yeah,
And
that was me.
I was
Just
like, oh, that's an accident.
Literally just wanted to chat. Didn't want anything. Like, okay, go ahead. Oh, we're gonna talk about that too.
There's a lot to talk
Yeah.
about. There's a lot to talk about, y'all. So, we're gonna close out this episode first by saying I like to always go into. No, we're gonna still film. We're finishing part 2 today, so we need to. Yes. So I want to close the episode by saying every episode ends with how are we deciding to be limitless. So y'all, y'all on camera. Stop. I don't know why this thing freezes on me, y'all. I'm sorry. It'll get it together in 2 seconds. Okay. So I like to close every episode out with how are we deciding to be limitless, right? So having talked about our story, right? Not getting into where we are now, but talking about our story, I'll say that I'm deciding to be limitless by accepting that sometimes things just aren't aligned and trusting that if they're meant to be, they will come back.
Ooh, that's gonna be a couple episodes because we got some. Y'all's a lot. Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, you have to say how you were deciding to be limitless.
I am deciding. Wait, what is the saying?
How are you deciding to be limitless? I'm deciding to be limitless by.
I'm deciding to be limitless by allowing myself to be open-minded, open-hearted. That's been the word for me past couple of days is openness. Which can mean many things. So yeah.
Okay. I like it. Excuse me. Well, yeah, that was a really great start, but come back for part 2 because we only literally scratched the surface with like a little, because there's a lot of good healing and good like friendship tips and stuff from us like for the next episode. So, well, guys, you guys can follow me on social media. It's all at Authentically Sean, and you can follow the podcast at Limitless Conversations. Wherever, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening to the podcast, it should be like a little description, and it will have the link to everything. And then, do you want to tell them where they can follow you, Miss Ma'am?
Not really.
Really?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay. She wants to be off the web.
Follow the podcast, subscribe, do what y'all need to do,
and let us know about. If you guys have a best friend story,
yes,
tell us.
Share.
Please share, because I'm sure we're not alone. I'm sure we're not alone in this. So let us know. All right, guys. We'll come back to part 2. I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.